What is up, Cancer? Welcome to your general timeless reading. These are timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. These are also general, so please only take what resonates, leave the rest, and check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placement on my channel. If you want a personal reading or Reiki session, I do have a discount code going on right now through the end of May. It's on my website. You can go ahead and check that out through the link down in the description box. If you want to join Patreon, I'm also giving away free 15-minute readings for tier 3 and 4 patrons that sign up now through the end of May as well. So go ahead, check that out. That's where I do the monthly readings, energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, and weekly Patreon only videos. Sorry, that was a little loud. And I take those monthly readings and I post them on Vimeo. So if you guys would like to purchase your individual monthly, you can do so on that platform. Other than that, like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. And hit that notification bell so you see when I post and when I go live, and we can chit chat and hang out, right? But let's get into it, Cancer. Let's see what's going on for you guys. I just heard regulations, which is really strange. I really want to use retrospective tarot for you. This is my divine masculine deck, so you might be getting ready to start building things or creating things, or trying to bring things into the physical reality. This could also speak to a lot of transformative energy, starting to take action on things versus thought, right? Because we manifest from the feminine, okay? We bring into the physical from the masculine. So let's see. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter to use. And energy is not gender. If you're new to tarot, go ahead and check out How to Interpret Tarot as a viewer. It's a video I created. It's linked down below in the description box for you guys. Show me what I most need to see for Cancer, please, Spirit. I made it too low. It's going to bother me. It's going to bother me. Okay. There's a happy medium. Show me what I most need to see for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me a seahorse. Seahorse is like, I know it sounds weird, but it is masculine energy to me, because if you know, seahorses are actually the ones that carry the babies. I know. Fun fact. I'm also a biology major, so I know weird stuff like that. But, it's so funny. But seahorses are also indicative of abundance, good luck, prosperity. It reminds me of 888, which is actually Lionsgate too. If you're not familiar with Lionsgate, go ahead and look it up. That's pretty cool. You guys have a really big channel coming through. 7 of Wands. Okay, it's a very defensive energy. It's a very guarded energy. I just heard not yet, not yet. This feels like a lot of resistance. So if you've had intuitive nudges to start projects or to start working on certain things or taking action on things, whether they be for yourself or towards a job or self-care, things of that nature, this is kind of like, not yet, not yet. I don't want to do it. 7 of Wands is Leo energy. It's a very guarded energy. It's kind of like, don't come near me. I don't want you all up in my space right now. I got this big old wall up. Do not enter, do not pass go. Do not collect $200 hairs. Okay? Yep, 8 of Swords, 9 of Wands, Justice. So, 8 of Swords. This is basically you're imprisoning yourself in your own mental prison, right? Analysis, paralysis, overthinking, sitting a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and that's what's creating this 9 of Wands, wounded warrior energy. So this kind of feels like someone who, big old wall. And this doesn't have to necessarily be you. This could be someone in your environment, because again, check out How to Interpret Tarot as a viewer, but tarot taps into energies around you as well, okay? So this is an individual who's really struggling with processing emotions or their stress levels right now, or their anxiety. It really feels like emotions are trying to be like very logical about things, or kind of just like stonewall to it. With the 8 of Swords, it's analysis paralysis. It's keeping yourself imprisoned in this constant state of high anxiety, high stress, like always revved up. And the wounded warrior is you're getting to that peak. You're at the 9 of Wands. You're about to reach the 10. You're about to reach the burnout. And it's kind of like, it's getting to that point. It's getting to that point. You're about to explode. You're about to implode a little bit. Okay? Justice. I actually just heard modalities. Some of you might actually want or be urged to research different healing modalities or different ways of managing your stress with yin and yang in the center of this Justice card, it does speak to balancing your masculine and your feminine energy. Feminine energy is more receptive. And this also speaks to the need to finding that balance of your own emotional state, your own mental state, right? This is heavy. This is like hard to sit in as a reader, because some of you, it's almost like you're struggling with your intuition versus your ego. This feels like a very lashing out energy as well, like someone who's very quick right now, not quick-witted, like very quick in the sense of like they would snap and not intend to snap, right? It kind of feels sad though at the same time. Yep, Hermit, there's the need to go within to do that introspection, to really explore the path. This also, I know the Hangman is indicative of the dark night of the soul. The Hermit is very similar in energy to that to me. It's a need to go into deep isolation and really examine why you're sitting in this energy, why you're feeling this way. With 2 majors back to back, this is very divinely guided. It's at the point where this individual has resisted addressing their emotions or this transition to the point that the divine is stepping in, because these are 2 majors. Minor arcana are day-to-day energies and activities. Major arcana are universal energy, right? That's one more for Cancer. Oh, we got 2. 2 of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. This is interesting. I feel like the Queen of Swords is an energy around this individual, and it's almost like, it kind of feels like they don't know how they're going to be perceived by this person. I feel like the 2 of Swords is them wanting to open up their heart space, because the 2 of Swords upright is confusion and indecision. When it's in reverse, it's opening up and making a decision. The Queen of Swords in reverse feels like how they're perceiving a feminine energy. They're not sure how they're going to be perceived by this queen. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Devil in reverse. So yeah, you're integrating a lot of your shadow. Everything we've been talking about, right? Integrating a lot of your fears, your anxieties, your worries, your stress. The good stuff, the stuff that's going to get you into a better state, a state where you're healed, a state where you're happy, a state where you learn more about yourself, your connections, how you communicate, etc. Devil, Capricorn energy, Queen of Swords, Libra, 2 of Swords, Libra, Hermit, Virgo, Justice, Libra. Damn, holy Libra. 9 of Wands, Sagittarius, 8 of Swords, Gemini, and the 7 of Wands, Leo. I'm probably not going to say the signs as soon as I get into the clarifiers, just so y'all know. Okay. I'm done being a nerd. No, I'm not. Who are we kidding? I might as well do the feminine. I might as well do my masculine and my feminine decks. This is Sarah Marchetti's tarot deck. So we have Retrospective Tarot and Marchetti Tarot. All my tarot decks are going to be linked down below for you guys. So check it out, Cub Scout. Have a field day. And if there's any tarot decks that you guys like, recommend. Ooh, my bad. Recommend them. You can recommend them. I'll check them out. And if they tickle my fickle, or tickle my pickle, whatever you want to say, I might get it. Who knows? Let's look at the Devil. Gosh, this is a very weird energy. It's like sitting right between the heart space and the throat space. So it's kind of like you're just about to purge it, but you're like, no, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to. I'm about to, it's like you're trying to explain it. I feel like it's all up to the queen. I'm trying to explain it to this individual. I don't know if I want to explain it to them though. Oh, that's a challenge. What do we got? 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So this could be a distorted perspective on love, right? A 10 of Cups energy is love, it's family, it's relationships. It's also, be mindful of, the Devil energy is typically how we feel about ourselves. So if this individual in front of me, not the queen, does not feel that they are worthy of love, they're going to perceive that this queen deems them not worthy of love as well, right? Because we have, as humans, right, we typically have a habit of projecting our traumas onto our partners, onto our family members, onto the people around us. So like, perfect example, I'm super freaking critical. I'm super critical. I'm like a perfectionist. Like, things have to be done X, Y, Z all the time, and if they're not, I freaking lose my shit. And I know it. I'm super aware of it. And I have a habit of doing that with the people in my life. But the more aware you are of that, the more aware you can be like, that's not fair to that person that I'm interacting with, because that's an aspect of my shadow. I need to accept them and all of their humanness, because that's me holding myself to that caliber. It's not fair of me to hold that person to the caliber that I hold myself to, because that is my own ego. That's my own shadow doing that to me. Who set that bar? I set that bar. Not them. Not them. That's not their problem. That's my problem. I gotta heal that. That's not their shit to deal with, right? Not saying that connections can't help us heal. I'm just saying be mindful of what you may be projecting onto another individual, right? And vice versa, because again, this could be somebody in your environment. But this person, this is somebody needing to accept that part of their shadow is feeling not worthy of a 10 of Cups energy, or rejecting a 10 of Cups energy, right? Typically a 10 of Cups in reverse is with the Devil is rejecting, or a sense of not being receptive to, right? Let's get one more on the Devil. Yep, Queen of Cups. This person loves them. This person loves them. The Queen loves them. Loves them very, very freaking much. But their own shadow, the person who's in the Eight of Swords and the Hermit and all that, who's not the Queen, is struggling to accept that love right now. Self-sabotaging, basically, right? Yep, it's the Hermit. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit in reverse. Yeah. The person who is the Hermit over here, who needs to go within, is the one who is resisting the 10 of Cups right now, because they're a Hermit in reverse. You get what I'm saying? I hope so. Queen of Cups, Cancer, 10 of Cups, Pisces. Let's look at the Seven of Wands, this guarded energy. No, I'm actually just going to jump right to the Eight of Swords. Seven of Wands is self-explanatory. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups, 2 8s. Like I said, I saw Lion Gate, which is 888. You have 2 8s on the board already. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Cups. So you go from the 7 to the 8, which is progression. This person's getting ready to walk towards the 10 of Cups. And between the 7 and the 8 of Cups is an Ace of Cups energy, right? So this tells me that this person has to do a lot of work on self-love, a lot of work on self-care. It was also 12-12 on the timer when I just looked up. So just be mindful. A lot of synchronicity showing up for you guys. 8-8, 12-12. Now, 8 of Cups and the 8 of Swords, this person might have a habit of also running from the things that trigger a lot of their fears and insecurities. Like, oh, this person really loves me. I don't feel worthy of love. I'm going to dip and find a reason to dip out. That's it. That's all I got for you. Okay. Let's look at the 9 of Wands. Tower in reverse. Woo! Fine. I wasn't going to take that big old stack, but I'm going to take the big old stack. Ooh! Okay. We got some goodies. We got lots of goodies. This is exciting. So this individual who's doing all this resisting because they're integrating their shadow, which could be a very trying time, but also very scary and very emotional, right? And it can feel very lonely, even if you're not alone. They're resisting the transformation. With the Tower in reverse, they're resisting allowing old parts of themselves to fall away. It's almost like they're clinging to it, and they may be aware that they're clinging to it out of familiarity, but not willing to accept that. That is the Devil, right? That's literally the definition of the shadow. Things we might be aware of and not willing to accept, right? Got to accept it. Got to integrate it. That's part of integrating. Acceptance. This is a very strong soulmate connection with the 2 of Cups. It's also telling me that this individual, if they were to go through this Tower moment, would come into alignment with their true soul purpose and who they are as a true individual, right? And that would be a divine masculine energy. Like I said, it felt very divine masculine going into your reading. Here's the Emperor card, which is divine masculine energy. And they need to open up their heart space, right? The 4 of Cups in reverse is coming out of the sense of rejection, rejecting a 10 of Cups, opening themselves up to a true 6 of Cups. Soulmate energy between the 10 and the 4 is the 6 of Cups. Okay, very nice. The 7 of Pentacles, though, tells me that there's a fear of investing in relationships 100%, or giving it all, because there's a fear of it almost being ripped out from underneath them, right? The 7 of Pentacles is the card of failure, but in reverse, it tells me it's almost like an inner dialogue. It's not an actual factual energy. It's just Kind of chilling there. Now these are all minor arcana, majority of them. I feel like this is the person's perception. Let's look at the majors of what the universe has in store. Where are we at with time? Because you guys got the Fool and the Chariot, brand new cycles and moving along your path. Like I said, let's move to the majors, and then we get all the majors. Let's look at Justice, this Libra energy. I feel a lot of like heart space energy with this for some reason. That's her togetherness, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is literally Jupiter energy. It's expansion. It's good luck. It's amazingness. It's having everything you want work in your favor. Other than my camera battery that's about to die in 2 seconds. Hold up. So the Wheel of Fortune is, like I said, Jupiter energy. It's things working out in your favor. It's good fortune. It's also indicative of change. Change that's going to bring balance and justice and things being righted. So any wrongs or any things that you feel weren't fair are going to be fixed in your favor because the Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor. That's amazing energy. I love that. And it's oh my God, you can't get better than this. Then you got the King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. That's mini Emperor energy. That's stable, grounded, confident, long-term partner energy. That's someone who's capable of creating their own reality, something in the tangible reality, right? Let's look at the Hermit. This is bomb.com. This is amazeballs. Okay, and so this is what this individual needs to go hermit mode on, which is really interesting. You have Judgment, which is your soul's calling, and the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. So this person is being called to look at why, right? They're being very much so called to go within and look at why with the Six of Cups, Eight of Swords, what was the Eight of Swords clarified with? The Eight of Cups, right? Why they have a habit of wanting to run from very deep, intimate connections. With the Two of Cups energy, this is speaking to this particular connection that they're dealing with right now. Two of Cups, right? Why are they overthinking this particular connection? What is it triggering within them? Because it's very much so destined for them with Judgment there. It's meant for them. It is meant for them. It's part of their soul's path. It's meant to help them evolve. They're falling into analysis paralysis, overthinking things, a lot of distortion. They're literally creating a lot of distortion in their own mind around it. It's self-imprisonment. It's kind of like you're driving yourself cuckoo, right? You know when you do that, I'm guilty as charged. I do that regular basis sometimes. It's not good. So. And the devil. Literally, this person is. I laugh because like we are so guilty of doing this because of past trauma, but it's all fear. It's false evidence appearing real. This person literally has a connection, a very, very divine, very, very destined connection that is meant for them. And all this fear is rooted in their shadow. In their past though, it's old trauma being dubbed over the current situation, and they're just perpetuating it over and over and over in their mind, right? You control your thoughts though. You drive the car. You are the master of it. You control it. You do. And the more you affirm that to yourself, the more you empower yourself with that thought, with that sense of control, the more this is going to just dwindle away. Just poof. No more. I know I make it sound way easier than it actually is, because trust me, it took me a long, good old bit to do this, and I still have my moments where we all do, because we're human. We're going to fall in and out of it, but that's ebb and flow. And going and integrating aspects of your shadow is going to become easier and easier and faster the more you do it. Because you're not going to have just one dark night of the soul, I promise you that. It's going to happen over and over, because think about how old you are. How many times and how many parts of you have been hurt that you're going to have to integrate and heal. And that's perfectly okay. That's not a bad thing. That means you have a massive opportunity to grow, evolve, become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Okay, Two of Swords. Knight of Swords. Yep. Okay, so like I said, they're going to make the decision to go and communicate to this queen. Knight of Swords is literally the messenger of communication, of authenticity, of their truth, right? They're making the decision. Okay, I'm ready to speak now. I'm not flipping you off, by the way. That was just me like opening up the throat chakra. The queen feels weird. The queen feels weird. Let's look at the queen. I think it's a lot of fear. It's a lot of anxiety around approaching the queen. I think that's what this is. Yep, 5 of Cups in reverse. Oh, I like this. Okay. The 5 of Cups in reverse, I think they're going to try and explain to the queen what they've been healing, what they've been getting over. I'm not sure that the queen's going to fully understand, to be honest. The 3 of Pentacles, okay, they're wanting to work with this queen to rebuild things. It's kind of like a new foundation. Yeah, there we go. Ace of Swords. There's the new foundation, right? The new authentic truth, a new beginning. It's an ace. Very nice. And bottom of the deck is the Hangman coming out of the dark night of the soul, coming out of the limbo. Then you go to the new cycle. Very nice. Okay, I'm not going to take these just because I don't like how they flipped out. Yeah, I just don't like how they flipped out. I don't like when I'm talking, mid-talking, and cards kind of pop. I like when I'm focused and they pop. It's supposed to be. Okay. Let's get one more on the Queen of Swords. The reality of the Queen of Swords. What's the truth about this queen? Okay. Yeah, Page of Cups. There it is. Yeah, just honest, vulnerable, open communication. Page of Cups is my card of vulnerability. Pages are also students. These two are learning how to... Okay, so the Queen also had a lot of fear in communicating honestly. It wasn't just this individual. It was both people. It was both people involved. It was the Hermit and it was the Queen. It was both people. This Queen was going through their own lesson of learning how to express themselves in a very healthy way. They're both learning how to rebuild on a more authentic and honest foundation. Page of Cups is literally the card of vulnerability. It's opening up the heart space. It's very childlike. Yep, and there's the Fool, bottom of the deck. Beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Love it. Cancer, this is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Sorry about the camera battery. If you want a personal reading, go ahead, book it down below. I got a discount code that's good to the end of May. If you want a free 15-minute reading, go ahead, check out Patreon and the tiers that's offered on, and check out Vimeo if you'd like to purchase any of the monthly readings. And other than that, like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow, and I'll see y'all next time. Oh, hit that notification bell so we can chit chat, you know? Later, Gator.